Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Today I have Quant coverage for you guys. I wanted to give you an update on Quant and some really huge news in crypto in general. This just came out recently, so I wanted to cover this with you guys and let you know what's going on and what has been said about crypto and Bitcoin in particular. So I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. Let's jump into it. All right, so Quant at $87. I know some people out there keep asking me, is now a good time to buy Quant? Should I wait till it hits $50? You know, we're going lower, Should I buy now? Should I wait? I just keep buying, guys. That's all I can tell you. You're not going to be able to time the bottom of this. Nobody knows what the market's going to do. Nobody can time the market. And, you know, with some news that's come out, you know, maybe even by the time this video comes out, the price of Bitcoin in the market could have pumped with certain things that could happen recently. So you just don't know what's going to happen in crypto. That's the problem. So I just buy on the dips. When the price decreases, I accumulate more and I keep adding. If it gets down to that $50 range, great. If not, I'm just going to add at what prices I can get it for. This is the accumulation phase for a reason. It's intentional, so you can accumulate as much crypto as possible. Well, nobody's interested in it. Well, everybody's saying, oh, crypto's dead. You know, this project's going to die. People out there saying Quant going to zero. I mean, really? Quant going to zero? Come on. I highly doubt that is going to happen. Anything's possible in crypto, don't get me wrong, but I just don't see Quant going to zero with all of the technology that it brings and the leadership behind it and all the banks that have been testing it and using it. So now, as far as should I buy Quant now, like I said, do what you want to do for your portfolio, guys. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your portfolio or with your investments. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm sharing what I'm doing, my ideas. If you want to do that and copy what I do, that's up to you. I really appreciate you watching my channel. All of you out there, I'm at 5,000 subscribers now in just a few months. It's actually unbelievable how fast my channel is growing, and I really appreciate all of you that are growing out there. I'm not a crypto expert by any means. I just give my opinion on it. Sometimes I get things wrong. Sometimes, you know, I'm trying to get these videos out every night. I'm on little sleep. I've got 6 kids at home that are always fighting and going crazy, driving, you know, my wife crazy. She's got a business that she runs. I work full time besides this YouTube channel. So sometimes I misspeak things in my videos and I apologize for that. I got a lot going on in my life, so it's a miracle that I can get these videos out to you guys daily as it is. But I'm a strong believer in Quant. I think it's going to do fantastic in the bull run. I've got a short video here I want to share with you guys, and then I'm going to cover the big news that's going on with crypto right now and show you a video on that, because this is major news for crypto in the United States. So I wanted to get this out to you. All right, let's jump into this video here that I want you to watch. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but we'll watch part of it here.
Making cross-border banking services accessible and reliable is paramount to driving growth and development across the globe. Quant is working to create a new digital payment network that will transform lives and markets by enabling seamless cross-border transactions and expanding access to financial inclusion to millions of people.
Today's modern payment system makes almost everything easier. In London, riding the underground means a simple touch of your phone or bank card at the turnstile. But as digital payments get faster, some regions of the world are in danger of being left behind. In Latin America, around half of people don't have a bank account at all, and about 80% don't have a credit card. That means hundreds of millions of people without access to crucial financial tools like payments, loans, or money transfers. The team at Quant believes blockchain technology can bring financial inclusion to the entire region, going beyond the traditional banking system to help serve the so-called unbanked.
By implementing blockchain technology, they're able to leapfrog all the legacy infrastructure and the barriers that they've had in the past to real world, real time, and digital assets in a very short period of time, benefiting people by having better payment systems to facilitate more innovation, stronger GDP growth and allowing for seamless trade between the different parties.
So basically what they're saying is, the fintech circles named Quant a fintech for good, and they're saying that, with this payment system for Latin America, they're making cross-border payments for these countries that have very difficult access to banks possible with just, a touch of the screen on their mobile device. As long as they have cell phone reception, they'll be able to go to the store and buy things that they need. And the government, if there's any kind of emergency, would be able to send them payments right away instead of having to go through the banks to do that. They'd be able to get them funds that they need in an emergency situation right to their device immediately. So props to Quant for doing this. This is part of what I covered in my other recent video with Quant, but I wanted to play this for you. Now, the next video I got here is the big news on crypto. This is with the SEC chair, Gary Gensler, and what he just said in Congress today. This will come out tomorrow, this video on the 28th. I'm recording this on the 27th. And right before I'm recording this, Gary Gensler stated this in front of our Congress. So just listen to this.
I don't know if you need time to respond to that.
I would just say, Mr. Flood, if I can, because the other member allowed me to, the SAB 121 guidance is based on GAAP. GAAP already exists. It doesn't need a new FASB statement. And the custody rule at the SEC from 2009 already covers funds and securities to the extent it might be crypto securities. It was already covered. It wouldn't have covered something like Bitcoin, the chair and I have talked about, that's not a security. But it would have covered crypto securities.
There you go. He just said Bitcoin is not a security. So that is huge news for Bitcoin. Now, we've assumed this in the past, but I don't think they've actually come out and stated publicly in front of Congress in the whole world that they do not consider Bitcoin a security at all. And they've been really hesitant to say that before. They've really hinted towards it not being a security, but I don't think Gary Gensler has ever actually come out until now and publicly stated that Bitcoin is not a security. So that is very bullish for Bitcoin. And, I know a lot of people are bullish on other cryptos as well, but Bitcoin is the king of crypto. And I think that this is a huge step for crypto, and it's going to make it bullish for other cryptos out there that are completely 100% decentralized like Bitcoin is, because if that's not considered a security, then a lot of the other ones would not be either. Now, I think eventually that most of these cryptos are going to be declared not securities on the secondary market, like the court did say in the XRP case, but that's going to take some time to unfold through our legal system and through the laws that they're going to have to pass in Congress. And they're going to have to put some regulation in place to handle that and override the SEC from pushing out all these lawsuits on people. So, but I just wanted to cover that in my video and let you know that I think that's fantastic that Gary Gensler actually publicly stated that. It's one of the only positive things I've heard out of his mouth this year about crypto. It's still going to take a few years probably to get legislation in place to regulate crypto in the United States. So while there's no laws in place, our bull runs can still go crazy. Now, once they get some of these laws in place, depending on how they implement them, could impact the future of bull runs, especially with your meme coins and stuff like that. Some of those could get regulated to where you can't just go make your own meme coin and get rich off of it. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see what happens with crypto, but it definitely does need some regulation because there is a lot of corruption in crypto, and it'll be good to get that cleaned out. But also, there's going to be some plus sides and downsides to that regulation, so keep that in mind. But definitely, the big investors are not getting involved right now because of lack of regulation. So, and as far as a price prediction on Quant here, let's take a look. $87. I think I'm going to continue buying and adding this up until the Bitcoin halving next year, probably after that, because usually it doesn't take off right away. If we get an early bull market, fantastic, but I just don't see that happening unless these ETFs get approved early. Then that could kick off possibly an early bull run, but typically it is the Bitcoin halving that kind of kicks that off, and there's usually some price increase leading up to the halving, and then there's a sell-off shortly after the halving based on, you know, the history of the previous bear market cycles with crypto. So keep that in mind. We're not out of the woods by any means. We could still see some down prices, but October and November, typically pretty green months for crypto. So we might see some bullish turnaround here in the next week. We'll just have to kind of play it by ear. If we get more downside to Quant, I'm just going to keep adding that to my portfolio. I want as much as possible for the upcoming bull run, and with limited funds, all of us, you and I out there, we're not rich. We're just average people out there trying to make it and try to survive in this ridiculous economy. So I'm just going to continue to add what I can afford to my portfolio without putting myself at risk, and you should do the same. Don't go borrowing money and doing crazy things to invest in crypto. Invest what you can afford to lose, because it is still a high risk asset. So keep that in mind. I think Quant, just personally, you know, and I don't have some magic calculation as to why I think this price is going to happen, but I can easily see it getting to $1,000 because it hit 400 in the last bull run. Typically good projects that come out with more use case and adoption since their previous bull markets, and they weren't real popular. Like last bull run, I really didn't hear anything about Quant, and it hit $400. Now everybody's talking about Quant. I see it all over crypto YouTube. Everybody's talking about Quant. So I can see that mass adoption coming for Quant. You know, they're getting more adoption out there, and if it takes off, I can easily see Quant getting to $1,000, which is more than a 10x from here. But likely I see Quant getting in that $1,500 to $2,500 range in the upcoming bull run. And if you think about it, you know, market cap of $1.2 billion at $87, at $1.5 billion, you know, that's a $100 Quant. So $1,000 Quant is only a $15 billion market cap. There's a lot of projects out there that are not as good as Quant that got well over the $20 billion market cap in the previous bull cycle. And this bull cycle potentially is going to be a lot bigger than the last one. So I can easily see Quant getting up into that $1,500 to $2,500 range. Some people see it getting higher, but I'm going to try to be more realistic and stay down on earth and keep taking out my profits on the way up. Hopefully it gets up above that $2,500 range into the $5,000 range. That would be absolutely fantastic if it does, you know, but if it doesn't, that's okay. I'm still going to hopefully take out profits on the way up and do well with my Quant. That's pretty much what I wanted to cover with this video, guys. I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button quick to get the YouTube algorithm flowing for this video. And don't forget, I have the free Telegram group if you want to join that, and the membership Discord if you want to check those out. I really appreciate all of you watching my channel, and we'll see you on the next one.